am trying to cook. I promised myself I would have, I am like leaning down because I couldn't bother to get the tripod out. So yeah, here we are. I am trying to meal prep because I actually, excuse the state of me as well, I was having a do nothing day, but me and do nothing days, we don't go together because I get bored. But yeah, so I'm trying to food prep because I was buying way too much takeaway and I was spending too much money on it and it just, not good. However, last week I meal prepped and I actually ate all the food I meal prepped and I only got one takeaway because if you restrict yourself completely, you'll want everything more. So, and I think having a takeaway once a week is perfectly fine. So that's what I'm doing, and I am making some concoction. I am a bit of a weird eater, like I will eat most things. I'm not a fussy eater, but I do make weird stuff. So you'll just have to bear with me on that one. But I am making some like concoction of if you like pea and ham soup, you might dig this. So pea and ham soup, I've never said dig this in my life. Lol. Pea and ham soup into some pasta with some pesto. And then I'm like roasting broccoli as well to put with it. Also gonna put in some spinach and I think some beans as well. I will video everything I'm putting in. But yeah, because I'm also a lazy cook and if it's too much stuff, like too many ingredients, if it takes too long, I won't do it. So I thought, I can like pre-buy things, like the pea and ham soup. I was like, I don't need to make that, I'm gonna buy it. So that's what I did. I actually originally did a shop from Morrison's, and the pea and ham soup and the ham and the spinach, which are like the main ingredients, were out of stock. So I had to do another order from Waitrose, and I could have walked there, but honestly, over the past weeks, I've just done so much walking. I have arthritis, I need a break, and I'm working in the weekend. So yeah, I will let you know how it goes. I forgot I haven't filmed for a bit. I went to go see a show the other night with my bestie. She got tickets from her brother to Why Am I So Single? I think it closes this week, which is gutting. So by the time this video is out, I think it's going to be closed. Actually know one of the girls, I know two of the people in there in the show, and oh my gosh, it was so good. If it comes back, or if you are able to get tickets, if it's still on for some amazing reason, go. If you are like, I'm 25, if you're around that age, it's perfect. I think from like first glance, it looks like it's going to be quite Gen Z, like, do I really want to sit through that? But oh my gosh, like when I say first glance, I just mean like the posters. Not that they're not good, but you just kind of, you know, when you just think of something straight away, and that's what I thought it was going to be like. It's not. It's so well done. Like, I don't know, I felt like I was watching like Bridget Jones, but in our day and age, like Bridget Jones at 25 or something like that. Like, it was just so well done. I loved it. I came out feeling so good, and like, I'm in a long-term relationship. I love my boyfriend. I'm not single, haven't been single for 3 years, but like so much of it you could just relate to. Like, I related to it so much, and like, it just, you know, when you feel like you're aspiring to do so much constantly and you just need to slow down. Like, I will sometimes watch New Girl and I really felt that way the past couple of weeks. Like, I'm not doing enough, I need to do more, and like, I get myself in like robot mode, and like, I just do work, and I have no fun, and I need to not do that. And like, watching this made me just realise like, there's like great things in the mundane. I don't know if I've said that right, but really starting to accept the mundane, because I wanted to be a musical theatre performer myself. Didn't work out, and I felt like really let myself down and my family down. Felt like I was like, oh my god, I'm not achieving, I'm not being the greatest, most successful person in the room, and it's like, it's not all it's cracked out to be sometimes. So like, my mum's really successful in her field of work, and I couldn't think of doing anything worse than what she does every day. Like, it's my idea of hell. It's not my idea of hell, but of a hell job. No. So I'm like, it's not all it's cracked out to be, and like, for everyone it's like, I could have gone down the maths route, but would I have enjoyed myself? No, not at all. So here I am trying to earn money from doing this. Please, this would be so much fun to do all the time. But yeah, so I'm just here to remind you that it's fine to be just normal, and like, you know, have goals, have aspirations, but don't stress yourself out too much on them. But anyway, I've yapped on for too long. My broccoli's probably burnt by now. See you in a bit. And you know what? That's better than nothing. So did I really like achieve this? Not really. I think I went to the gym maybe twice. So I am just watching Love Island. This lighting is not doing me any good, but I'm gonna have a little taste test of what I made. That's really good. The pesto like made it comforting, and then the pea soup made it like a bit minty, a bit cool, which is really nice. And then I've got a broccoli. That's so good. Wow. I love greens. I'm a green girl, if you can't tell from this dinner. But if you like seaweed, you know, like from the Chinese restaurant or Chinese takeaway, you have to make this broccoli. I literally just boiled it, put some, I just showed you what I put, salt, pepper, honey, what else? Oh, oil, garlic, and then grilled it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I could eat just I'm gonna make a lot more of that tomorrow night. I would literally just eat that as a snack all the time. But anyway, Ronnie and Alma speaking. It's time for Love Island. Hello, good morning. Hopefully the microphone and sound will be better this time. I've just put on like, I can't remember what it's called. They taught us this in college the other day. It's called like, I don't know. It's like a little fluffy grey thing that stops like other background sounds, I think. I should probably know that, but I'm learning still. I am in my pyjamas. It's my first day off in a while. I've been at work. I worked the weekend, which was crazy, very busy for January. Normally we were like really quiet the whole of January, so that was interesting. It was nice because it was like made the shift go quickly, but it was a lot to do. I'm trying to think of what else I've done since then. Yesterday I had college. I think I filmed a little bit of that. That was actually a really, uni. Sorry, I keep calling it college. It's uni. I'm doing a master's. And yesterday was really exciting because I learned a lot about documentaries, which is what I want to do as my final project. And then we had another teacher come in and speak to us, and he was like, you should submit to Channel 4. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow. And like we brainstormed some really cool ideas, which was amazing, which I'm so excited to put into play when I start filming the documentary, because these are some really new interesting ideas where I think I've watched adverts before that deal with the situation and they just miss the mark. Sorry, not hit, they miss the mark. Like, I see what they're trying to do, but it's like, why has this not grabbed my attention and felt like it's done what they wanted to do? I know this sounds all very vague, but when it comes to fruition, you'll see, because I'll probably post it on my YouTube channel, the documentary that I make, because I think it's a really important thing that I'm going to be speaking about, ending violence towards women and how men can help, and I want it to be like really positive for the men, and like we need them as allies as women. So yeah, that's that. And then we had like this creative charity come in and see, like we're doing like a massive presentation for them in March. And we had the opportunity to show them what we've done so far. So I showed them the slides that I'd done and like explained my project, and also got some really, really great feedback from them as well. So that was, yeah, a really great day. And then I went to where my boyfriend works. He works in a hotel and they have like obviously a nice lobby. So when I did some work there for their YouTube, their podcast, The Pratley Pair, I'm now editing their social media and their podcasts. So that's really cool. That's like what I want to do, and they are paying me to do that, which is amazing because I want to do that as my career. Obviously I'd love to do this as my career, but I would also love to work with charities, work with women and do like their social media and really upgrade their social media, because what I've been doing with their podcast has it's really been working, and we can see the numbers and it's been doing really well, so that's exciting. So I did that, and then I have to work on my portfolio, which is like my website that I'm making for myself. So I'm going to do a bit of work on that today, but I'm also going to try and read a bit today and then hang out with my boyfriend because he's off today. He's currently just still in bed. So yeah, we're going to chill together, and then we might go bowling later because there's a bowling alley that's like walkable distance from our house. So we might go and do that, just something different. I'm going to see how expensive it is because January has been a long month. It's been an expensive month. It's my mum's birthday. Me and Oscar went away. Yeah, it's been quite a challenge. But I do my money, like when I get my money monthly from work, and then I set it up for weekly increments. Like I put some in savings straight away, and then I set up every week how much money I'm gonna have that week, and I find it so much easier to manage doing it that way. And then if I have money left over at the end of the week, I'll either get myself a takeaway or I put it more into my savings. Oh my gosh, I also booked a holiday to Turkey. We go every year with my family, but normally me and Oscar leave it really last minute. But because we were performing and auditioning, and now I'm not and he's not as much, we were oh my gosh, we can actually pre-book it for once. We're not going until the end of July, but we normally literally book it a month before, maybe even weeks before. I've literally gone before. I just said I wasn't going to go 1 year, and then I ended up just booking the holiday the day before and going out. I was actually really ill the rest of the time I was there. But yes, that's exciting, and we go every year, and I was starting to get a bit bored. I love Turkey, it's so beautiful. I will always recommend people to go. And I was starting to get a little bit bored, not bored of going, but it was the same thing over and over again. I could never get bored of sitting and lying on a sun lounger and reading. Come on. If you're a reader, I feel you enjoy that kind of holiday because you can just sit and read. If I didn't read, I feel I would probably get bored, but because it is such a hot country, you just don't want to do lots of stuff. But this year, because Oscar came, I got to do a lot of things that I wanted to do with him, what I wanted to do with him. Because no one else will ever do them. We went paddleboarding, we went in the sea loads, yeah, we just went on different places. I really want to go to the water park this year, so that's really exciting. I'm so excited. Paddleboarding, we saw a turtle the last time, it was amazing, so magical, and I want to try and get a waterproof camera and a waterproof case for my camera, or maybe invest in a waterproof camera. Actually, I think my dad has one. Yeah, he definitely has one, so just need to find that. So I'll take that and get some really good footage because Turkey is so beautiful. It's how I imagined Hawaii to be. Not that I've ever been, but how I pictured Hawaii, the beaches there, the sea. It's incredible. We go on a boat trip every year and just do island hopping, and because there's so many of us that go, we can actually hire out our own big boat. If you've ever been to Turkey, they have these massive almost pirate ship boats on all the beaches, and they do boat trips to all the different islands and stuff. But ours aren't as big as that, but because there is 20 of us to go, we can just hire one out ourselves, and it's not extortionate. I think it's £25 per person, and you get fed as well. So, and it's an all-day thing, and transfers included. It's beautiful. And actually went into Fethiye, which I want to do again. Yeah, it's just been really nice, and we're going for 12 nights, so that's a long time. I'm so excited for it because before then, normally we would go away to see my family in Gran Canaria, but because of my uni, I don't know, maybe we can slip one in April because we have a little half term then. But I just want to, it's only it's not even a year long, my course. I want to use the facilities at my university as much as I can because the facilities there are amazing. So I just want to, I don't want to go away or miss anything before I finish, which I think is end of May, June, and then literally as soon as I finish, I'm going to the Isle of Wight Festival, I'm going to Turkey, I'm going to try and freelance more and see and apply for new jobs, which is exciting. But yeah, I feel like I've rambled on enough. I am gonna leave you for now and see you in the rest of the vlog. Bye. So I have, what do I have? Starter or main. I'm kind of glad because Oscar always picks steak for me whenever we do this and I don't want steak. So I'm glad. And then Oscar's got dessert and drinks.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. So we're going to go to the high street. We'll get some stuff. We're going to go to CEX, see if they've got a PlayStation 2. First, port of call. Then Boots, have to go get a prescription. Then Stano's, because that's the best one near us for that kind of shop. Otherwise it's Waitrose and that's a little bit more expensive and it's not as big. But yeah, I'm gonna get the backpack and go. I'm going to make, just talk quietly because Oscar's probably not listening. I'm going to try and make, I saw these like smash burgers with like hot honey. And I have to try and make my own hot honey because Sana didn't have it. But I did buy this, the sweet chili jam, just in case. And then for starters, I'm going to do like bruschetta with some sweet chili Philadelphia, some serrano ham, and probably some honey as well on that as well. I think that'd be quite nice. Then Oscar got profiteroles for dessert. But yeah, we shall see. I'm gonna turn off because we are gonna listen to music whilst I cook. But yeah, here we go. So found her, cheers. She managed to get here after the hassle. We did it and now I got us. We were going to go to the Prosecco bar at Euston, but because she went to Marylebone, I don't really know around there.
Smells good.
We got some, I dropped mine, some Porn Star, oh no, Passion Star. Martini, I thought I said mocktail then. Martini cocktail ready to drink. So cheers to Saturday. Woo.
Huh? Oh, sorry, pal. Heather, what time is it? Oh my god. Dive.
So, hair's hairy. Just come on my period. I'm having Wagamamas. We're at home. Who knew there was a Take That musical? We're watching that.